You know that feeling, right? Someone tells a joke, but it doesn't feel funny. It just kind of stings. And then you're left wondering, wait, am I just being too sensitive? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and look at exactly what's going on in those moments.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Everyone around you might be laughing, but you just feel this little punch to the gut. And of course, it's always followed by, oh, come on, I was just joking. But was it really a joke? That's the big question we're tackling.
And this quote right here, this is basically our North Star for this whole explainer. It's such a simple but powerful idea. Think of it as the ultimate test for telling the difference between a good-natured ribbing and something, well, something mean. Because if the person it's aimed at isn't laughing, something is off. So let's give this thing a name, shall we? It's called malicious humor. And it's what happens when someone uses the shape of a joke not to bring people together, but to hide an attack in plain sight. And you can really see the difference here. I mean, it's all about intent, isn't it? Good, healthy humor is about a shared laugh. It's inclusive. It builds a bridge between people. Malicious humor? It does the exact opposite. It singles someone out to create a power dynamic. It doesn't build a bridge, it blows one up. Right, and here's the more, formal definition. The two key words here are plausible deniability. That's the whole trick. The person gets to land their verbal punch, and then, if you dare call them on it, they can just hide behind, "What? I was just kidding, can't you take a joke?" It's the perfect shield for their aggression.
Okay, so how do we actually spot this stuff out in the world? To make it a little easier, we've broken it down into 5 really common types. Think of this as your field guide to spotting a bully's toxic toolkit. So we're going to dive into each of these one by one. You've got the backhanded compliment, the classic just kidding insult, the public shaming joke, the one we call the punching down joke, and last but not least, the insecurity spotlight. Let's start with number 1.
Ah, yes, the backhanded compliment. This one is probably the sneakiest of the bunch. It's basically an insult gift wrapped as praise, and it's designed specifically to leave you feeling confused. Like, should I say thank you or should I be offended? See how that works? The first part sounds nice, right? You're so articulate. But that little tag at the end, that's where the poison is. It implies that people who didn't go to college are normally not articulate. It's a way of putting you down while pretending to lift you up. Okay, next up, we have something way less subtle. The just kidding insult isn't trying to be clever. It's really just a direct hit followed by a super cowardly retreat. I mean, the damage is already done, right? The insult, "That was a really dumb idea," was said loud and clear. Sticking just kidding on the end doesn't erase it. It's just a way for them to dodge any and all responsibility. They're not sorry. They're actually telling you that your reaction to their insult is the real problem. Now, this type is particularly nasty because it uses an audience as a weapon. The whole point of the joke is to embarrass you in front of other people, which just magnifies the sting and makes it way harder for you to defend yourself. This is such a perfect example of the trap. By bringing up an embarrassing story, the joker puts you in an impossible position. If you get upset, you're a sore loser who can't take a joke, but if you laugh along, you're basically signing off on your own humiliation. It's social pressure as a weapon. This one is all about exploiting a power imbalance. In comedy, there's this idea of punching up, making fun of powerful people. Well, this is the exact opposite. This is punching down. See, this isn't really a joke about interns. It's about asserting dominance. It only works because it's aimed at someone with less status who probably can't fight back without risking their job. It's not comedy, it's just reinforcing a pecking order. And that brings us to our final type, which honestly might be the most cruel. This joke isn't a random jab. It's a precision-guided missile. The joker knows exactly what you're sensitive about, and they aim right for it. The person saying this knows full well that the target is self-conscious about being on time. The joke is specifically designed to poke at that known vulnerability. It's not a joke, it's a personal attack wearing a thin disguise. So you see all 5 of these types, and you have to wonder, why? I mean, why do people do this? Are they just bad at telling jokes? Well, the answer pretty much always is no. It's not about being funny. And that is the absolute key takeaway. Malicious humor isn't actually about humor at all. It's about power. It's about control. It's a way for someone, often someone insecure, to feel big by making you feel small, all while keeping that just kidding escape hatch wide open. So, what do you do with all this? How do you arm yourself against it? It really all comes back to that simple, powerful idea we started with. A final filter you can apply to any situation. And here we are, right back where we started. This is what you need to remember. Your feelings are valid. You are the ultimate judge. If something someone says makes you feel insulted or belittled, you do not have to laugh. You don't have to pretend it's okay. Because it's not a joke, it's bullying with a smile. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Now that you can see behind the curtain, now that you know the different disguises, who really gets to decide what's funny? The person telling the mean joke or you? The answer is you do. Thanks for listening.